guys, so I have a pretty big thrift haul today. I realized once I gathered everything that it's been kind of a compilation of some things I've bought over the past few months, but as some of you guys probably saw, I did that huge closet clean out, which I am still waiting to put on Depop. I know a lot of you guys have asked me about when I'm gonna upload, but Depop just actually really takes a lot of time and energy to make sure you're like shipping things out on time, and I've been in school taking 21 credits and trying to do YouTube and all of the above, so I just didn't want to like put everything up and then have like horrible customer service. As my semester is ending, I'm definitely going to be putting a lot of stuff up on Depop. I still have it all kind of stored away and ready to upload. I just am waiting to do that until like my life calms down a little bit, but yeah, so I made a lot of room in my closet and the seasons changed. It's freezing cold now, so I needed some new kind of fall winter items. So without further ado, I'm just gonna get right into it. I had been wanting to buy from this shop for a while. I Am That Shop, which is mostly vintage and some contemporary, but they just have really good vintage. I feel like I'm always scanning their website to see what's new because they upload a lot as well. So I finally like dived into it and got 2 items. I fell in love with this sweater. This is like what pushed me over the edge to say like, okay, I'm gonna actually purchase something. And you can tell this is just like a hand knit, beautiful sweater, and I was really into the colors and it just looks so classic, and it's cropped, and I loved how it had this little high neck, kind of like wider, almost like a boat neck detail, which I thought was beautiful, but it's so itchy, which I didn't foresee. I thought about it and I just assumed for some reason that it wasn't gonna be a super itchy sweater. The last time I wore it, I got a rash. Try some of the techniques that a few of you listed on one of my older videos about how to kind of like make some sweaters not itchy, but that was kind of a bummer. Next, I really like this piece. It's kind of like to me it looks like Western wear. It's a Ralph Lauren zip up, so it's just this very oversized like corduroy zip up with a double pocket. It's really comfortable, and I just thought I could wear this a bunch in the winter, and is a really good layering piece as well. It's weird to me to buy something that's black. I feel like I almost never buy black items, but I really liked this one. I think it will be a nice piece to have, like I said, for layering. But yeah, both of those pieces were from I Am That Shop, which I will link below. I bought this off of The Break. They do kind of like Instagram stories where you can buy items off of their stories, and I nabbed this sweater, and holding it up, it looks super low cut, but when you're wearing it, it's not low cut. And the funny thing is, I bought this sweater and then I realized I had bought a pair of pants from The Break probably 3 years ago. Like, it's actually been 3 years, and they're the exact same material, and they're both like very flowy, and when I wear them together it looks like a whole jumpsuit, which I'll show you guys in the video, just because I thought it was funny that 3 years later I found a shirt that like matches the pants almost identically. And then next I bought a pair of pants off Etsy, which I've been wearing these non-stop. They're a pair of Wranglers, which I thought these were a steal. They're junior size 31 waist. They're actually a lot more lightweight than I thought they would be. Like, I thought they were gonna be like a really thick canvas, but they are more of like this thin canvas material, which is totally fine. And then I just cut the bottoms. They'll be a really essential piece to have for summer, spring, just because they are really lightweight. Now that it's winter, I can wear them with leggings underneath, but they are pretty breezy, pretty breezy, so I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to wear these per se. And then I had one purchase from Depop, which is these New Balance sneakers. I've been on the hunt for some new sneakers. A lot of you guys have seen me wear my Nike Air Max 90s as my only pair of sneakers for like 2 years, and I feel like it was just time for me to have something to kind of mix up a little bit. And yeah, these I think were like 30 bucks, which I thought was not too bad. Still in good condition and they're really comfy, so wanted to get on that. But I think I just typed in white sneakers, vintage white sneaker on the Depop search bar and they came up. And then I just took a trip to good old Beacons in Williamsburg. I feel like I get a lot of good stuff always there. It just like is a gold mine. Everything's a little bit pricier than actually like true thrifting, which it's hard to actually like truly thrift in New York because I feel like prices are always just higher in the city. I guess I'll just dive into another pair of sneakers that I found. They look like an older version of the Nike Air Max 95s. They look just very vintage and I'm not sure how I feel about them yet. There are some stains on them that I'm gonna try to get off, and they kind of like walk really weird. Like they like wobble a little bit when I wear them, because otherwise I think they're kind of a cool little color. And again, I just kind of wanted to start being a sneakerhead, add to my collection. I now have 3 whole pairs of sneakers, so that's exciting. Next, I grabbed this big giant sweater that looks like someone threw up on it, but I love it so much. I've been wearing it nonstop. Again, so lucky that this is not itchy. Yeah, it just has these like spots of yellow and green. I liked it because it reminded me of like a Paloma wool sweater, which are pretty expensive, but this I think was probably only like 15 bucks, so pretty good steal. And it's just like this very oversized classic winter sweater, and I just think it's interesting. So yeah, I love her though, even though she's a little weird. Next, I got this very funky top that I'm so excited about. Still have the tag on it. It was $11.95, and I actually, spur of the moment, just bought tickets to go to Miami next week when school is done for like a few days, and then I'm gonna fly to Denver, and I'm just very excited to be in the warmth. But this is like a very Miami top. It's see-through, kind of like zebra print. Probably wear this with like either swimsuits underneath when I'm at the beach, or just like a bra underneath with jeans. I think will be really nice. This is the top that I would just not normally pick out, but Ty kind of talked me into it, and it's kind of like a utilitarian almost looking double pocketed button down, just because I usually am not a fan for myself of like the double pocketed shirts, but I found this one to be kind of cute for some reason, and kind of just something like different for me to style that I don't have anything like, or I've never really owned a shirt like this. A good just like mix up from wearing a normal t-shirt but still like very comfy, and something that's a little bit more fitted that I can wear. Just a few items left, but this was my steal of the century. I love this sweater so much. I hate to be like a brand or like label groupie or like just like something because of the label, but this is Rachel Comey, and I've been a really big fan of Rachel Comey designs for a really long time, and obviously could never afford one of her pieces. But I found this sweater, and they had it for, I mean, they obviously knew the worth, like how much it's worth, so it was $40, which usually is not what I would spend at like a secondhand store, but since it was Rachel Comey, I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it. And the color is everything I've been wanting to wear lately, which is like a light yellow, almost like chartreusey. I think is super cute, and this will be like an all-season sweater as well. Can definitely wear it right now, but it's lightweight, so would be perfect in the fall, even summer nights. Like, I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of this sweater. I already have worn it like 6 times probably. Another purchase that was interesting, if you guys are following me on Instagram, you probably already saw this one. I usually don't really buy graphic tees, like almost ever, especially ones with writing on them, like sayings. That just something is like, has never been like my thing, I guess. But this one, I just liked the design of it. It says London, Paris, Rome, Dead Horse. I'm not really sure what the dead horse even means. I really went for it to like go from not wearing graphic tees to buy a graphic tee that says like London, Paris, Rome, like is such a big jump, but for some reason I thought that this would work out, and it has so far. I kind of wanted it for layering purposes because I like the red, and also it is so soft and perfectly worn in, which was probably like my biggest deciding factor of grabbing it. And then lastly, another piece that Ty actually kind of talked me into. This one was $15.95, and it's just different for me. I don't own anything like this at all, but it is this bright orange sweater that is very much like, seems like tennis. It makes me think like tennis player, and you could definitely wear it both ways with like the zipper in the front or in the back. Definitely very old. It doesn't even have like a tag in it. I think I'm actually probably gonna end up cropping it because I think it would be cuter to be like a very cropped shirt. Yeah, so this was a very interesting purchase for me. I'm gonna have some fun finding a way to make this look like it actually belongs on my body. Okay, so that was a pretty big thrift haul. I will be doing a winter lookbook, and I always do like a New Year's Eve lookbook, so you might see some of these pieces there or some other pieces, so stay tuned for the lookbooks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.